Um, I think we're live. Maybe, perhaps, perhaps. I think it's working. Can somebody tell me whether or not they can hear and see me? Hi guys. It's been a while since I've done a live Q&A. Let me just pull it up on my phone. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not everything is working properly. Hey, well, thanks for watching, even in the car. Hey, well, thanks for watching, even in the car. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, it's working. Well, hello, everybody. It's been a while since I've done a live Q&A, so go ahead and ask away any questions you have. I'm still trying to get myself all set up here. Had a couple small little things to still set up. I think I'm gonna open up this thing. Oh no. I'm trying to fix my screen got messed up somehow. So I'm trying to fix it. Oh, everything just froze. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, everything kind of froze up there for a second. Just move that over there. Okay. Do you have to milk every day? I do not have to milk every day. My amazing brother and sibling milk on days that I work because I do work. I do not have to milk every day. As many of you know, for my aunt. Brother and sibling milk on days that I work. No, wait, I milk on Mondays. So Tuesdays and Thursdays I do not milk on, but the other days I do. So my mom and brother milk on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which I really appreciate. I do not milk on, but the other days I do. So my mom and brother milk on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which I really appreciate. I do not milk on, but the other days. No, she does not. Does she yell at you all night? No, she really doesn't. She does not moo all night. No, she will moo in the mornings just to let us know that she's ready to be milked. But no, she really doesn't. Other than that, no, not normally all night unless there's a problem. She will moo in the morning. Sadie, on the other hand, normally will bark a lot throughout the night because she is nocturnal. So most of the night she does bark to keep different predators away from the chickens and the ducks and that sort of thing. She is nocturnal, so most of the night she does bark to keep different predators away from the chickens and ducks and that sort of thing. She is nocturnal, so most of the night she does bark to keep different predators away from the chickens and ducks and that sort of thing. She is nocturnal, so most of the night. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for any sorts of videos you guys would like to see come out on the channel, because I have been questioning. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for any sort of just get something. Tell me I'm having an echo channel, because I have been questioning. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for any sort. I think it's an echo coming from the living room. Because I have been questioning. I have an idea. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think it's an echo coming from the living room. I have an idea. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think that'll fix the echo. I think. How much milk do you guys get when you milk? So actually, so when we have a calf on Lucy, or Lucy will have a calf, we'll get more milk because she is producing milk to give to us and also milk to give to her calf. But right now, since little Ricky has been weaned off, we'll get more milk because she is producing since little Ricky has been weaned off and we are just milking ourselves, then we're getting less and less milk. So when she was first weaned off, we started at maybe 2 gallons, maybe somewhere around there, and now we're at just a little bit over a gallon. So it slowly is dwindling. Somewhere around there. What grade am I in? I am in. I'm in 10th grade. What grade am I in? So we get a lot of milk. I'm in 10th grade. What grade am I in? So we get a lot of milk. I'm in 10th grade. I messed something up again. I have not done this in a while. I messed something up again. I have not done this in a while. Okay, I think I fixed it. I messed something up again. I don't have donations yet on YouTube. YouTube does not let me use donations yet. Like, I can't get super chats and stuff like that just yet. I don't have donations yet on YouTube. Because I have to hit certain requirements to be able to donate. So, hey, make sure you guys subscribe, and just by watching my YouTube videos and stuff, that gets my scores up so that I can eventually be able to receive donations, and it lets me get a bunch of cool stuff to use on YouTube so that I can eventually be able to. It's buffering a little bit. Okay, I think we're okay. Are you in 4-H? I am not in 4-H. That's something that has never really interested me too much. I've never really thought about doing 4-H. Buffering a little bit. Maybe I will in the future. Probably not though. It's not really my thing. Still an echo. I don't know why it's echoing. There's no audio coming from in here. Maybe I will in the future. Oh, is it? I think I fixed it. Is there still an echo? I think I might have finally fixed it. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed the echo. Yeah, you fixed it. What ended up happening was my headphones were sitting here next to my microphone, and I didn't know because I have on my other monitor, I have the stream playing just to make sure everything is working, and the echo was coming from the headphones sitting next to my microphone. Alrighty. So I don't really make anything with the milk. My mom does most of that, but we make stuff like cheese and butter, and I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. We've made ice cream. That's really, really good. How is your puppy? She's very good. I can hear her right now. She's pawing at my door. She wants to come in here, but she causes a ruckus and won't sit on my lap. She won't sit on my lap throughout this whole thing. Good to go? Alright, that's good. Okay. One thing this weekend, if you saw my new video about us building our new place for milking, we are actually going to be working this weekend on finishing the roof up. So that's the goal for this weekend, is to get that roof all finished. So that's really, really exciting. I'm excited to get the rest of that roof on. Let's see. Can we see anybody outside of my window here? Can see Lucy. Looks like she's messing with the grain wagon. We're at the point this evening where everybody is starting to get ready for bed, all the animals and stuff, and different animals like like little Ricky and Lucy, they'll start to bed down and find a good spot to sleep in. Sadie is just getting up for the day. She's on most of the day and night and sleeps periodically throughout it. But mainly she's keeping an eye out on the animals at all times. So, yeah, she's probably walking around checking on everything. I can't see her right now though. But even like the chickens and the ducks, they're probably getting ready to go to bed and finding a good spot for the chickens to perch and the ducks to lay down. Have you ever thought about interviewing your family members? I have not. I would be curious to see if they would be interested in that. Maybe they would. Have to see. Video idea. I can hear Nessie plowing into my door. She's crazy. Video idea, show the finish of the milk station. Yes, so I definitely will be doing that. I'll definitely be talking about that in Monday's video. I'll be showing you guys how much we get done this weekend. So it definitely will be in my next video. I think a big highlight probably the next video. I've been thinking, because I've been saying for a couple months now, these chickens need to be caught. These chickens need to be caught. And I'm like, I need to get to that. I need to get to that. And I think we're finally at a point where it's not snowing as much now and it's not as cold. So I think my goal maybe for this next video will probably be to get these chickens all caught. So that will be probably quite entertaining. What are you going to do for the solar eclipse? I would love to make a video for the solar eclipse. I think that'd be super fun to do. Anybody know when it's happening? I thought it was in like April at some point, but I hadn't really looked too intently to see when it was. Is the building going to be big enough? I think it's definitely going to be big enough. It's definitely not going to have a bunch of room yet, and maybe we'll add to it in the future. But I know there was talk about because we're going to put walls up around there, I know there was talk that eventually we'll maybe put a stall in there for like some baby chicks or something of that sort. So I don't know if we're going to do that just yet, but that's definitely going to be coming in the future eventually. Make sure everything's still working well. Yeah, looks like everything's actually working still. That's cool. But I definitely need to get all these chickens caught. They are kind of just everywhere at the moment, and it'd be wonderful to get these chickens caught. Maybe be getting more and more eggs. Barns are for blizzards, right? Yeah, so I've heard people say that a lot. Barns are for blizzards. So many people have asked me, I've had a lot of comments about it, and I've talked about maybe making a video about it of some sort. But many people talk about how barns are for blizzards. So you won't ever see us putting Lucy in the barn for an extended period of time. Many of you know last year she was in the barn for a couple months, and she was definitely just not happy. So barns are definitely for blizzards, and we have not even had like a great enough snowfall yet to even have to put Lucy in a barn. What's the percentage of consumed meat comes from your homestead? A lot. So we raise, chickens, pigs, and cows. So all of the food that we make for the majority either comes from our farm or our family member's farm. If we, like, for instance, we're pretty much out of beef at the moment, so we've been getting beef off of him. But mainly we're eating pork right now because that's what we have a lot of, because we just took those pigs in. So that would be a very, very high percentage of our meat does come from our homestead. Still trying to get over this cough. Excuse me. Yeah, but feel free to ask me any questions you guys have about anything here on the homestead. Is Lucy pregnant? We are very, very certain she is pregnant. I think we have somebody coming out here pretty soon to check to see if, do a blood test to make sure 100% that she is pregnant. But there's different signs to tell to see if Lucy goes into heat, and we haven't noticed those, which means she is probably pregnant. How do you get water to your animals? So for the different animals, like, for instance, Molly, I'll carry over a bucket of water to her every day. and that pretty much is good for her because she is just a singular pig and she doesn't dump her bowl. Like even this morning I went out and she still had water. But in the summertime we have hoses, and even right now we have hoses that run down to the field to give different animals like the pig or Lucy water and little Ricky water, and then also to give the chickens water and any other animals we might have out on pasture. Buy local non-GMO steroids. Yes, yeah, for sure. I was waiting to see if Lucy was going to lay down here soon, but she has not yet. She's still messing with the grain wagon, in fact. Here's a question for you guys. What has been some of your favorite videos that I have made for, like, on the channel? Like, has there been a video that you guys have seen me make that's, like, your favorite video of all time? And, you know, a video like that. So it's always interesting and important for me to hear stuff like that, because then that gives me a good idea of what kinds of videos to make to see what you guys enjoy. So if you had a video that you enjoyed a lot, let me know, and you know, I can make more stuff like that if you guys would be interested. I know one a lot of people liked that everybody told me they really enjoyed was the one I made in the summer about our animal's favorite snack, which was that popcorn we had, and we haven't really had any more popcorn since then. But I would love to make another video like that. I'd love to get some more popcorn. Is Lucy grass-fed? Yes, so Lucy is grass-fed, and even throughout the winter she gets a treat when she goes over to milk. So we give her a little bit of corn, as you guys saw. Excuse me. In my last video, when we brought Lucy into the stanchion, which I think I caught it on camera, was when we give her a little bit in the manger when we milk, just as a reward and for her to want to come to the stanchion every day. And you could see we had a hard time the other morning getting her in the stanchion. So, but other than that, like when Lucy's out on pasture, she is grass-fed. So she's getting grass and hay throughout the winter because there's no grass growing right now. So yes, she is grass-fed. Same with little Ricky. He also gets hay and then a little bit of corn or feed every day, just as a little bit to help fatten him up a little bit. I love the chores videos. Thank you. I also enjoy working on those chores videos. Those are definitely fun to make. How much has egg production tapered off during winter? So my hens are pretty much not laying, and if they are laying, they're laying where I can't see the eggs. So I was talking about this a few minutes ago, how I'm not, like, my chickens I need to catch them and put them back in the coop. I just have this batch of birds that just does not want to stay in the coop, and I will be getting new chicks this spring, which should help. But I mean, we're getting 0 eggs right now. And even for the ducks, like last year, let's see. Last year, how many eggs were the ducks laying? And when did they start? Because I remember I made that video There was a video I had posted about a year ago. So I made that video on March 7th. So almost a year ago now, I made a video and I was recording the video and I found duck eggs as I was recording. So my breed of ducks only lays eggs for a couple months in the early spring and into the spring, and then they're done for the year. And then it's just like that every year. So hopefully we have some duck eggs here pretty soon, but other than that, we really don't have any eggs. So hopefully the ducks lay again like they did last year. They laid a pretty abundant amount last year. Videos about your puppy? Yeah, I have had a lot of people asking me to also do another video about Nessie and how she's doing, and even more about Sadie. I know people really enjoyed learning a little bit about Sadie and her recording that video, which I definitely will have to work at her camera recording skills, because It was quite something. She pretty much just laid in the sun and in the shade that whole day that I had the camera on her, unfortunately. So I didn't get too much content. But maybe when Nessie gets a little bit bigger and she fits into the harness I have for my cameras, then I'll be able to do one of those videos with her. Do you milk by yourself or with someone? So it differs throughout the week. On Mondays, me and my mom milk. And then on Wednesdays, me and my mom milk. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, me and my younger brother milk. And then on Sundays, me and my mom milk again. But then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my mom and my younger brother milk. So throughout the week, we all get a couple days off. I definitely need to figure out what video I'm going to record on Monday. And figure out if I am going to record that chicken video, I'm going to start enticing them now with a little bit of feed to hopefully help get them excited for, excited about the grain and excited to see me. Then maybe they'll actually follow me, which would be wonderful. Who is your favorite person to milk with? I feel like I probably shouldn't say. I should probably just not say. Because if they hear that, they're not... If the other people I milk with hear that, they're probably not going to be happy. I like all your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that watches my videos and puts up with my crappy editing and my crappy camera quality sometimes. For instance, in my last video, I forgot to zoom the camera out, so I had problems during the recording process of me thinking the camera was more zoomed out, but it wasn't, and it caused some problems throughout the editing process. Why doesn't your dad help milk? So the farm is not entirely like my dad's thing, so he doesn't help as much, but he definitely helps a lot when it comes to help build things and take care of the animals, like on the weekends and stuff. So I really do appreciate he helps with that. Can you talk about homeschool, what subjects you do, what you like about it? I love homeschool. I'm not a big fan of school in general. It's not the thing I would rather be, working on the homestead or working on a video or even just like doing things with my four-wheeler or working. I feel as if those are more enjoyable, which obviously they would be. I do love homeschool. Definitely 100% better than if I had to go to public school and take care of the homestead. I would 100% not be able to do all the things that I am able to do because I am homeschooled. So it's wonderful. What subjects do you do? So, normal subjects, math, language arts, history, all stuff like that. It's pretty much the same as would be public school. And what do I like about it? I do love being able to be home and do school, being able to do it at my own pace, which is wonderful about my school because I'm able to do it at my own pace, so I am not given a deadline. So I can do it at my own pace, which it probably would be better if I had a deadline, but I do love not having a deadline. Do you sell eggs to neighbors and friends? I do. So we have a lot of family around here. So a solid bit of them do normally buy my eggs, and I still have a lot of people that ask me if I sell eggs. I mean, once or twice a week somebody will ask me, hey, do you have any eggs right now? And I have to tell them I don't have eggs. So hopefully once I get my chicks this spring and raise them up, so probably about late summer I should have eggs again and be able to sell them to friends and family and neighbors. Do you sell your milk? We have not sold milk to really anybody before, but we have given milk to a couple different people to try, and people have said it's wonderful, and it definitely is. It tastes sweeter, especially when you're able to go out in the morning and milk, and then that afternoon have a glass of milk. I've taken jars down before and gotten a little bit of milk straight from the udder. And warm milk, there's nothing like it. It's wonderful. So much better than store-bought milk. If you guys would want to see more videos of us milking, like of us milking the cow and doing more things of that sort, let me know, because I would definitely love to do some more videos about that. I could show you guys how we milk the cow, like what our process is. I could do like a short video about that, so like a minute, like a shorter video about that. I think that's been something I've wanted to do for a little while now, is make a video about milking and what all we have to do when it comes to milking the cow. You know, cleaning off the udders and milking, and how we know that she's empty and that type of thing. A video of you and your brother milking would be neat. I think that would be neat. I think that's something I have been wanting to do for a little while now. I just have not had a chance yet. Vegetable garden, which ones? Vegetable garden, which ones? Like what vegetables do we have in the garden? So last year, I should have made a video about everything we got from the garden this past year, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do one this year if that would be something you guys would want me to do. We got squash and zucchini, I think. And then we got some cucumbers and tomatoes. Trying to think if we got anything else, any other things. I can't think of if we got anything else. I know my brother planted some flowers, and those did pretty good. But I can't think. We had a much smaller garden this past year than we have in years before. But I know we're gonna have a garden again this year, and I'll make a video if you guys want me to on the different things we planted, and then come back again in the fall or in the summer again, and then in the fall, and talk about the different things we have in the garden and have had in the garden. I think that'd be a neat video. Potatoes, lavender, cantaloupe, watermelon. Yeah, those were some other things we did. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Excuse me. Yep, potatoes were really, really good from the garden. I know the watermelons didn't do as good, but I think I did get a piece of one of them this past year, and they were really good. We had a year, I think it was in 2020, was a really good year for our watermelons, and those were delicious. They were really, really good. I don't think I ever did get to try the cantaloupe. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But everything that I had from the garden was wonderful. One video I've been thinking about making, it will definitely maybe be a longer video, but we'll have to see. I've been thinking about making a day in the life video. That's a lot of, so on average, I have 25 to 40 minutes of content when I edit my YouTube videos. That takes me about an hour. But if I'm thinking about doing like a day in the life video, like a through and through, like the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed, that would definitely be a very, like a lot of content to edit through. But if that's something you guys would love to see, I would so be willing to do it. But yeah, let me know if you guys would want me to do something like that. I think that'd be a really, really neat thing to do, because I've been seeing a couple different homesteaders do it, and it seems like a fun video to make. Make sure everything's still working. That's the wrong monitor. That's still the wrong monitor. Everything seems to be working. Probably won't go too much longer here on the Q&A. I haven't had dinner yet. I want to go eat dinner here pretty soon. All messages are visible. May not be visible. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So if you guys have any last minute questions here before I hop off here in a few minutes, let me know. That would be interesting on how you do the milking. Yes, I think that'd be so cool to do a couple videos on that. I've been seeing videos like that have been doing pretty well on YouTube, because I think that's like something a lot of people are interested in who never grew up on a farm or never were really around like cows and stuff like that. So I think that'd be really neat. Vlogging stuff doubles your time spent on whatever. Yeah, that's true. That that definitely is true. Um, doubles your time spent on whatever. I'm understanding that what you mean by that is like what is the question there? What I would be doing if I wasn't editing? It's true. I probably wouldn't be doing anything. I'd probably be working on a thumbnail or something anyway, or just working on other smaller YouTube things if I wasn't editing and stuff like that. So definitely would. It's true. I could just do. It just takes a really long time to edit YouTube videos, and thumbnails are something that take a really long time to do because I've done a lot of research on what makes a good thumbnail and what gets more people to come and see the channel and stuff like that, because obviously I want to continue to grow the channel. So I spent a lot of time on thumbnails. I mean, I'll have to post some stuff on the YouTube community tab. I mean, filming doubles short time. It really doesn't, honestly. I've gotten pretty good at being able to move the camera around with me and be able to do that all together. So okay, so maybe if chores take 20 minutes and I record on a morning, it takes 25 minutes. But I mean, obviously there are videos, like if I do a video where I catch all these chickens, then it might be 45 minutes of content, and I'll do chores in there. It'll probably take me 20 minutes, so probably 20 or 25 minutes, hopefully, to catch all those chickens. So it definitely doesn't double it. It's pretty minimal how much effort it does take to be able to record a video. The longest part is editing it. So yeah, it's not much longer at all. Who's the best cook in your house? Definitely my dad. Definitely my dad. Don't tell my mom I said that, though. Thanks. This was great. See you next time. Yeah, thanks for coming. I definitely will be doing more of these, and I know the more and more I do this, the more and more people will join and be able to ask questions. So I definitely will be doing more of these Q&As, and maybe if I have to put something together of some sort here. I'm always getting new things for this setup that I have in my room for editing. So I would love to be able to do more live streams and stuff. And something I am thinking about doing and working on a little bit more, I have to do a little bit more work on how to set it up. But a camera for you guys to be able to like see the animals. So I've seen a couple other homesteading YouTubers do that, where they'll do like a 2 or 3 hour live stream of like the baby chicks or the ducklings of some sort. So I would definitely have to be able to figure out exactly how to do that. But let me know if that's something you guys would also be interested in, because I'd love to do more different things like that. But yeah, I think I am going to end the stream here. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. This, if you are just joining now or in the last few minutes, this whole stream will be going up public on the YouTube channel here within the next probably hour. So, and the next Q&A, I definitely am going to be talking about it a little earlier, so that it gives people more time to be able to see these Q&As. So, if you are just joining now, I'm getting ready to end the Q&A, and I will see you guys in the next one, because I definitely am going to be doing more of these. Good evening from the rainy part of Ohio. Oh yeah, it's been raining since maybe like 3:30 or so. We got a pretty good storm here. Hail in February was quite surprising to me. But again, thanks everybody for joining, and I will